Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Sam, grade 5 teacher and creator of Graphic Universe. In this video, we'll be dividing fractions. Let's get started. Dividing fractions worksheet has 10 problems. Find the reciprocal of the divisor, then multiply the fractions. You need to know the parts of the problem. The first fraction is the dividend. The second fraction is the divisor. So you can do this in 3 steps. Number 1, change the division to a multiplication sign. Find the reciprocal of the divisor simply by flipping it, 4 in the numerator, 1 in the denominator. Then solve. 1 times 4 is 4, 8 times 1 is 8. Reduce this fraction to 1/2. So, 1/5 divided by 1/3. First, change the sign. Then, find the reciprocal. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 times 1 is 5. 2/3 divided by 1/9. First, change the symbol to multiplication. Then, find the reciprocal. 9 goes to the top, 1 goes to the bottom. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3. To simplify, divide by 3. And we get 6/1. When we have an improper fraction and the denominator is 1, the numerator is a whole number. One-half divided by 1/4. Step 1, change the symbol to multiplication. Step 2, flip the divisor or the inverse. Step 3, solve, multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. When we reduce, we get 2/1, which is 2. 1/6 divided by 1/3. First, we change the symbol. We find the reciprocal. We multiply. Then we simplify if we can. 3/4 divided by 1/2. We will change the symbol to multiplication. We will find the inverse of the divisor. We multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 1 is 4. We can simplify. And we can change our improper fraction into a mixed number. To do that, we simply solve the fraction. 3 divided by 2. 2 can go to 3 one time with a remainder of 1. Denominator stays the same. 2/3 divided by 8/11. First, change this to multiplication. Next, inverse the divisor. Then, solve. 2 times 11 is 22. 3 times 8 is 24. We can simplify by dividing by 11.
2.
We get 11/12. Next, 1/6 divided by 4/15. Change the operation. Inverse the divisor. 1 times 15 is 15. 6 times 4 is 24. We can simplify for the greatest common factor of 3, and we get 5/8. 6/9 divided by 8/9. We will change the operation, inverse the divisor, and we get 54 for the product of 6 and 9, and 9 times 8 is 72. We can find the greatest common factor to be 18, which gives us 3/4. Now, there is a trick to dividing fractions with like denominators. We will revisit this at the end of the video. Number 9. 4/15 divided by 9/10. Change the operation to multiplication. Inverse the divisor and multiply. 4 times 10 is 40. 15 times 9 is 135. We can find the greatest common factor of 5 for a simplified fraction of 8/27. 3/10 divided by 6/10. We change the operation, find the inverse of the divisor, and multiply. 3 times 10 is 30. 10 times 6 is 60. When we find our greatest common factor, we can see it is 30, and we get 1/2. Now, going back to denominators that are the same in a division problem. We have to take the inverse of the divisor. We then have a numerator of 9 in the divisor and a denominator of 9 in the dividend. These numbers can cancel out. When we simplified our fraction, for example, in the second one, we have 1/2. Well, if these numbers cancel out, 10 and 10, we get 3/6. 3/6, when simplified, is 1/2. So when we have a division of fractions and the denominators are the same, the fraction is the numerator of the first fraction, and the denominator will be the numerator of the second fraction. Same here. If we have 6/9 and 8/9, if we take this, make it the numerator, take this, make it the denominator, we can then see that it can simplify to 3/4. If you are finding it difficult to reduce or simplify fractions, please see my Simplifying Fractions video. I hope you found this video useful. For more educational resources, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Graphic.Universe, and Instagram. I can also be found on Facebook at Graphic.Universe. Thank you.